Here's a strange one. It's got two. Look at that. One there and one there. It's got two inequality. You know, it's greater than something. So let's break it up. Instead of having one big long one, let's just put that central part. Say it's less than, you know, it's greater than -5, but it's also less than 10. Okay. So you want to be able to subtract this out. The reason this is late is because there's this special rule. You subtract 1 on both sides, because that's the opposite of a positive 1. And then you're going to divide by the opposite of multiplying by a negative. Now, they have that rule. It flips when you divide by a negative. If you're not familiar with this, text me and I'll explain it more deeply. But it's that rule that when there's an inequality and you divide by a negative number, or multiply by a negative number on both sides, this flips. So that's why I put the dotted line to keep you occupied here. Remember it. So it comes down to 2 is greater than x, or x is less than 2. Over here, when you subtract it out, we, again, have to divide by that -3. And we get a -3 over here, so x is greater than -3. So if you had to look at it, you'd have -3 over here. You'd have +2 here. This would be 0. And it's this whole area in here. I'm pretty sure this is true, because if I drop in a 0 up here, that would mean -5 is less than 1. That's good. If I drop in a 0 here, 1 is less than 10. So this is truly accurate. If I choose the number 5, which is outside the solution, I put 5 in here, -5 is less than -16 or something. Nah. And if I put -5 in here, this becomes -14 again. So, I hope you like this free test prep by phone.